Hello, my YouTube family. This is going to be very interesting. During this time, I have the pleasure of introducing you to a real-life Indian, an Apache.
Turn left, then turn
So,
right.
how's everything?
Everything's good. How you doing?
Good. Talk very loud because I don't have the microphone.
Yeah. Everything's good, man. How are you?
Good. So, they are leaving next week on vacation to go to New Mexico. So there's a reservation there in New Mexico of all the Apaches.
Yeah. There's two of them that I know of. There's one in Arizona and there's one in New Mexico. And my parents were from the one out in New Mexico. So what's really funny is there's a street out here. It's called La Madera, or La Madera is how it's pronounced.
In Spanish, La Madera means the wood.
Yeah, and that's actually the name of the town that they're in.
La Madera.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Now, they speak Spanish? No.
Yeah, so
they
that's
do?
really weird. Most of the Indians actually speak Spanish before they speak English. That's kind of weird?
Yes, right? So, probably because the Spaniard conquered America first? What do you think?
Yeah, and I think because they're right there next to Mexico, so that's the language, normally.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would make a lot more sense.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about this situation? How are the casinos? Are they taking care of these reservations, or how does it work? Because here in Florida and in America, Indians were allowed to, like in Oklahoma, run these casinos, right?
Right.
Tax free. That's some type of deals that they had, right?
Yes.
And what deals do they have with the reservations, for example?
So,
who maintains the reservation? Who controls the reservation? Meaning,
they have a tribal council that basically decides what's going to go on. As far as the casinos and things like that, from what I know, it's normally a couple of people together. They put their money in, and yes, it is tax free. There's certain things that the government does give them. I know that we were allowed to have either land or money. It was one of the two.
okay,
And you don't get to pick where the land is. It's obviously given. So,
right? Like Oklahoma, there it's given, right? In Oklahoma,
right. So you
is that still going on?
Not so. My grandmother, her father was actually the healer over there, and so they were the only ones with the store there, and so I do know that she was given a decent amount of property, which my parents now stay on. I actually have a piece out there too. I have a daughter, and I want her to be educated and stuff, so I'm actually considered like an outsider.
Oh, because you left the reservation.
Yeah.
Okay, so people that leave the reservation become outsiders.
You're right. If you're living out here, you're paying, like I pay taxes. I go by the culture that's out here. And so some of them don't really appreciate that,
Right. What do they do inside the reservations?
They're like farmers pretty much. But
and what do? They just keep it, or they sell?
They make stuff. So my grandmother made pottery. Another guy, he splits wood. There's just various things that people would do to make money. But if you don't mind, I apologize. We do have to get to the house.
Yes, no problem at all. God bless America.
Thank you so
heard it
much.
here first. Have a wonderful day.
See ya.
Do you still say God bless America?
I do.
Yeah.
I'm American, and
Okay.
I'm proud to be American.
Okay.
You got to take pride where you live, and be honest with you. If you go anywhere outside this country, you will see how well that we are taken care of.
Turn right, then turn right.
You go to Mexico and whatnot, they don't really have, for example, the cartels
Turn right.
are mainly in charge of certain areas as opposed to the police. And so it's kind of a different way of living. If you go out to the Middle East,
Yes.
you know, that's chaos out there. And they hate Americans, you know?
That's not true. Some of the people, they hate the
In
government.
2.4 miles,
Sure,
stay
you know,
straight on Florida
the
52 to State Road 52.
Yes.
the things that we've done, you know?
Exactly. But
And-
don't say they hate America. They hate our government because a lot of
I
them,
apologize.
a lot of them are educated. They know we have nothing to do with what's going on.
Very true. Very true.
Anyways, you heard it here first. God bless America. Please drive safe.